So we already did changes. I'm just adding this afterwards because I think misspoke and said this was the first 3 songs of the album. It's not. It's the second, third, and fourth songs of the album. But I've already done changes, so enjoy. All right. Hear me out. I know Diamond Dogs probably won in the poll, but this is the next one. And after, we already did Ziggy, that's the next one. So after that, we'll go to Diamond Dogs. And I've already done like half of it. I've done bits and pieces of it throughout my whole, past 6 months of doing Bowie. So kind of hard to swing that one right now. It's kind of confusing. So this one I can just start outright. So let's go. Hi guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Because it's David Bowie Wednesday and it's the start of a new album cycle. What? Let's go. And you could have guessed by the thumbnail probably. We are starting Hunky Dory, which is the next album in order. Man, The Man Who Sold the World was definitely an up and down affair, but the heights that it reached were pretty high. I'm not going to lie. That metal sound they had on there was just kind of prescient in a way, But that's just Mick Ronson, man. He is just such a beast. Hey, man, Woody. This whole band is just sick. Apparently, I think Rick Wakeman is enlisted for this album. Ken Scott as well. Trevor Boulder. So Trevor replaced the last guy. Is he just like producing now? Oh no, he's not even here. Tony Visconti. No, he's gone. All right, cool. So let's get right into it. We're gonna be doing 3 songs today. The first 3 tracks, which is what is it again? Oh You Pretty Things, 8-line poem, and then Life on Mars. There you go. See? That's why I get paid the low bucks. All right, let's go. If y'all are not subscribed, please help brother out. Click that icon right below my face. There's also a David Bowie playlist right there if you want to watch it after this. We got lots of full albums on there. I think we got like 4 now. That's crazy. I remember when we only had Station to Station done, and now here we are, right? Okay, first up, Oh You Pretty Things. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wake up, you sleepy head. Put on some clothes, shake up your bed. Put another log on the fire for me. I made some breakfast and coffee. Look out my window, what do I see? A crack in the sky and a hand reaching down to me. All the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. What are we coming to? No room for me, no fun for you. I think about a world to come, where the books were found by the golden ones, written in pain, written in all by a puzzle man who questioned what we were here for.
Oh, and if you're wondering,
all the strangers came today.
We already did changes. That's why I didn't start with it.
Oh, you pretty things. Don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Oh, you pretty things. Don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Let me make it plain. Gotta make way for the Holy Superior. Look out at your children. See their faces in golden rays. Don't kid yourself, they belong to you. They're the start of the coming race. The other's a bitch, we finished our news. Homo sapiens have outgrown their use. All the strangers came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, you pretty things. Don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Oh, you pretty things. Don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Let me make it plain. Gotta make way for the Holy
Okay, Rick. This is a huge departure from their last album, like sound-wise, for him. 8-line poem.
Tactful cactus by your window surveys the prairie of your room. Mobile spins to its collision. Clara puts her head between her paws. Open shops down on the west side. Lonely cacti find a home. But the key to the city is in the sun that pins the branches to the sky. Whoa, whoa.
I love how prominent the piano is. It's like a little strange interlude. Life on Mars.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools if they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. In the best-selling show.
Oh my god.
Is there life on Mars?
This is exquisite. Oh, I'm gonna be sad when this one's over.
Tortured brow Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds, to my mother, my dog and clowns. But the film is a sad thing more, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show.
These lyrics, man.
Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know who's in the best-selling show. Is there life on
Strings, oh my god. Why is he so good? I want to play that over again, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not even over yet. Man. So I wasn't big on the second one. Get that out the way. I thought it was good, you know. It felt just like an interlude track to me, but it was a fine interlude. If that's what it was. The first one, like I said, I'm gonna have to add like a thing to the beginning. Like we've already done changes. So if I said the first 3 songs, my apologies. It's the second, third, and fourth track technically. But we did changes a couple weeks ago actually. So my apologies. But yeah, that last song. Oh my god, I'm still wrapping my head around that. It sounded so familiar. Like that, the chorus at least. Like there was something about that chorus. Not the words itself, but just like the drum pattern and like what they were doing with like the almost like marching almost feeling in that chorus. I don't know. It sounded like I heard it in another song somewhere. I don't know. But that was definitely one of the best David Bowie songs I've ever heard. And that's saying something. And I'm so mad it was that short. I wish it was double the length. That was so good. The first one, I mean, honestly, all 3 of these songs really didn't feature Ronson as much. I think the first one featured him the most out of all 3 of them. So I'm kind of not even really going to talk about him much because he didn't really have much to do. It felt like in these 3 tracks. He was there, but, you know, he wasn't the feature. I think the instrument that David's, you know, obviously featuring on this is Rick Wakeman's piano. And it's a wonderful lead for, you know, David to follow. And the way that Rick can just like sweep up and down the whole entire, you know, spectrum of notes, whatever you want to call it, man. Like just, he can go up and down that fucker. It's nothing, bro. Just all the way down, man. We just did the 6 Wives of King Henry VIII. Sorry, numbers, so I had to think about it. We just did that the past 2 Saturdays, and that really showed off Rick's talent and just absolute brilliance at points. I mean, good God. There's a couple songs on that album that, bam, just bam, 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 mind blower. But that Life on Mars track, that song is absolutely fantastic. I'm not even gonna lie. That is definitely top 5 David Bowie song for me, just off the first listen. The strings, it's like addicting. I want to play it again. Like I'm literally itching just to go listen to that song again right now. I want to hit play again, but I can't because I gotta talk. That was definitely the best. But Rick Wakeman's piano in all 3 songs were absolutely the standout. Other than I'd say Woodmansey and Bowie on the last track. That was incredible. Okay, so Mick Ronson played the recorder on Life on Mars. Okay. David Bowie did so he did the piano on Oh You Pretty Things, an 8-line poem. Really? So that wasn't even Rick. So Rick was the third song. Or the fourth, technically. Oh, well, no shit. So I'm praising Rick. That's why you should look at the personnel list first. I did, but I didn't look at the actual track things. Oh, man, I feel silly now. So yeah, apparently that was David actually playing the piano in Oh You Pretty Things, an 8-line poem. But that doesn't mean Rick wasn't also playing. Maybe it does. Trevor Boulder on bass guitar and trumpets. Mick Ronson, obviously, guitar, vocals, mellotron, arrangements. Yep. And that's it. That was so good. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of... Dude, that was so good. I want to play it again. Like, I literally am a crackhead. Like, what is going on right now? I really... No, Lee. I liked Oh You Pretty Things, too. I liked the strings in both of those songs, the last and the first track. I felt like it's almost like a real stripped back, almost... You know, the pendulum swings. This is him swinging super hard away from the last album into this next thing that he's doing, way into the piano and more melodic pieces, it feels like. And I think that's a real good swing for him, man, because he's got the perfect voice for that. For those like catchy hooks like that kind of just grab you out of nowhere, like that last song. It's really, really good, man. Like I said, not too big on the second track, but the first track was really, really good too. That was... I can't even say that because it wasn't even Rick Wakeman. So if that was David Bowie on piano, then that was great piano work. It really was. I think that was the highlight of it for me. But I'm honestly kind of drawing a blank a little bit because I got so excited by that last song. That was so freaking good. They kind of all ran together, it felt like, too, at the same time. But that and Changes are definitely my favorite songs so far, even though we've only listened to 4, so... Take that for what you will. But yeah, out of these 3, definitely Life on Mars. And his vocals in that were just so good. It was almost like he was pleading. Like, I don't know exactly what he was singing about, but I felt it. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like, you know, how do I describe this? Because he was talking about, what was he talking about? I'm going to just look it up. Hold on. Life on Mars, right there. So I can know. It was a parody of My Way. Life on Mars was recorded My Way by Frank Sinatra. It was recorded August 6, 1971, produced by Ken Scott and Bowie. Woodmansey. It's primarily a glam rock ballad with elements of cabaret and art rock. It has a complex structure that includes chord changes throughout. The lyrics are about a girl who goes to a cinema to escape reality and includes surreal images that reflect optimism and the effects of Hollywood. Yes, Life on Mars is considered by commentators as one of Bowie's finest songs and one of the greatest songs of all time. I absolutely agree. That immediately, like the first 5 seconds of that song grabbed me by the throat and was like, listen to me, bro. That's what it was, man. That's how good that song was. Just like that. So I'm guessing that was like obviously Rick Wakeman on piano, but the first 2 weren't. See, my brain just won't let that go. When I make mistakes, I'm just like, fuck, keep overcompensating. Higher, you know. It is what it is, though. Definitely a great 3 songs, though. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do... Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what the next 3 are. Because I was gonna do 4, but I just don't have time tonight, and I have to finish these Patreon requests. So next week will be Kooks Mater. Sorry, I had to kind of... hopefully that fools the AI, man. I just read it and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Quicksand. Then I'll finish side 1. And then maybe there's a song for Bob Dylan. That's funny. Why does he have so many bad... Come on, Bowie. I'm going to get demonetized now. Sorry, I'm looking at track 4 on side 2. Come on, man. That's all right. So what happened with Miles Davis, too, man. The Witch's Brew, the actual name of it, kind of got me in trouble. Demonetized. bam. It happened to a lot of my videos, so I try to save all the swearing for the fucking end now. You know what I mean? But it's all good. If you guys have any other recommendations by David Bowie, maybe an album to do next after this, or what'd you think about that Life on Mars song? Because I thought that definitely one of his best songs, like hands down. Within 10 or 15 seconds, I automatically knew that was going to be an epic track. And it was definitely highlighted by Rick's piano and his vocals. Just mwah. Woody was doing his thing too, man. Especially when the chorus would come in, he would just like bam, come right in there with Bowie as he came. It was so great. He's a good drummer, man. I really enjoy listening to Woody. I like to work obviously on the last album more because it's more for him to do, but this is more of like an atmospheric almost. Kind of in the background, kind of like how mixed guitar felt like in this first side so far. It's kind of setting the stage and for the piano and the vocals. But he was wailing on those fuckers in the third song, though. Not gonna lie, I still got one more. I'm gonna save it. But I think that's it, though. Thank you for watching, guys. Seriously, these David Bowie Wednesdays, I look forward to them every single week because he is definitely one of my favorite artists, and I can't wait to hear fucking more. See you later. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon in the description. We'd love to have you. $15 tier, right? $15 tier up. Get one for your request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests and such. There's also a PayPal in the description if you want to send a tip or request in that way. Thanks for watching. See you later.